Yo, what up? It's your boy Diesel Tyme, and welcome back to the retakes. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And today we are going to be talking about the Matrix Resurrections. We're going to be talking about some of the ideas and the philosophy, what was and what could have been, some of the behind the scenes drama that seems to be aired out, you know, some of the dirty laundry between Lana Wachowski and Warner Brothers, the shrink, I don't know, anyone, you know, it seems like a very personal movie. So we're going to get into some of this and some of that, starting with the original Matrix movie. Part of Matrix Resurrections is characters talking about what the movie was to them. So I'm going to maybe start with just a little bit of that. For me, the big thing was, wow, are we in a reality? Or are we in a simulation? Like, how do I know? Are you real? You know, what did you dream last night? How do I know you're not a program? You know, that was like one of the coolest things of seeing the original Matrix movie as a teenager, going back to school and be like, yo, did you see the Matrix? And so I kind of wanted some more groundbreaking ideas as far as that. And as far as I could tell, it was really just empty. I don't know, there's a new Matrix and some of the people are bots. And I guess that could be like, you know, you got that guy who only wears clothes that he bought at Target and he watches shows like The Big Bang Theory, and you're just like, what are you for? I didn't know people like you really existed. Wow, you're like an NPC, as they say online. And that just wasn't that interesting. You know, maybe they were saying some commentary about like the election and Trump sends his minions and they all just follow, but it all just felt flat and empty. And with the original idea of the Matrix having a reality that, you know, it's kind of not so great, but it's real, you know, you can touch it, it's real life, it's not a simulation where you are a slave to the computer. You know, you're just a battery for these things. At least you are awake, you are your own being, versus being in the Matrix, which is like this simulation ran by, you know, a force greater than yourself. And, you know, I'm looking at Mark Zuckerberg, and he's going into court every other weekend saying, yo, man, I'm sorry, but we're not going to do anything about it. We're building Skynet. What you going to do? And the metaverse and the non-metaverse. It's like, yo, you could have done Ready Player One, like on steroids with this idea. And instead, you're just, like I said, airing out your dirty laundry with Warner Brothers and your counselor, your shrink, your psychiatrist, I don't know. Whoever you were dealing with, like, I'm sorry that, you know, the pressure was so high on Lana that she felt like she had to deliver something awesome, and it felt like a soul-crushing expectation that she didn't, I guess, put her full weight into it. It didn't seem like she put her heart into making a great movie, and instead just used the opportunity to kind of do what she wanted to do. And if you're going to do what you want to do, I would rather you would want to do something a little fresher. You know, like I said, build on the mythology and give me something to talk about other than your problems. So here we are talking about how, you know, the movie that could have been wasn't delivered, and whether that means bringing in like a Denis Villeneuve or a young, fresh go-getter, someone who believes, you know, has both the confidence and the ability and the desire to make something fresh and new and mind-blowing all at the same time, like having the ability. Like we need either fresh blood, or we need like a fully pot-committed Lana Wachowski. Like in the original Matrix movie, Neo was destined to be the one, but he couldn't be the one until he believed and was willing to, you know, die for that belief and integrate in with the computer coding and then unlock the one powers. So we needed Lana to both believe that she was going to make a good movie and then integrate into the Warner Brothers system and use the tools and resources to make an awesome, mind-blowing movie rather than kind of, what do you say? She admitted defeat to this beast. You know, she admitted, I'm stuck in the Matrix. I can't unplug. I'm just going to have to make this reboot that probably, you know, won't be as big of a hit as the original. It probably won't be as good, but at least I will have fulfilled my duty as a filmmaker by having put together a 3-act piece of art that Warner Brothers can distribute for money. You know, hurrah, close the curtain, everybody go home. And that's just sad. So when the end of the movie comes around and Trinity she instantly unlocks her abilities. She doesn't have to earn it. She doesn't go through it the same way Neo does. She just magically has the oneness, and she goes to the Neil Patrick Harrison designer and says, the new architect, well, you know, maybe we will paint the sky like rainbows, and maybe we'll have pigs fly, and rainbow-colored pigs will fly, and the sky will be pink and hairy, and you'll see, it'll be great. It just didn't feel earned. It just felt like, I finished the movie, and hooray for me, big pat on the back. You know, rainbows and stars and, you know, sunflowers for everybody. And you don't get to do that after spending the whole movie kind of sleepwalking through a Matrix reboot that I feel just blatantly didn't deliver. She decided, I'm going to make a mediocre Matrix movie, and all I have to do is get it out so that I can say that I did my part. And as the fan who, you know, waited in expectation, I feel that it is my right to notice what is in front of me and feel let down by the wait, by the experience, to both feel bad for Lana for having to go through that, but also feeling like, you know, someone needed to coach her. Someone needed to say, hey, why are we making a defeatist movie and not creating a new triumph instead of this defeat that has the fake triumph at the end of like, well, at least I finished, so hooray for me, hooray for us, you know, stars and rainbows and all that. I don't know. This was a really low energy Dummy Takes. What did you guys think of The Matrix? I hope at least some of you enjoy it. Is there some positive feedback? Does anyone have anything to say? Or is the whole internet just let down? I see it has a positive rating on, maybe like the internet knows just to only show you things that you agree with. And so everything I'm seeing is people saying this movie sucked. I haven't seen one positive opinion. Somehow it's still like getting a positive review. So if you're one of those people, let me know. Let me know why you liked it, what resonated with you, what did they deliver on, and what did I say just now that sounds totally bonkers. Let me know. It's all good. Hope you had a great Christmas. Happy New Year. And like and subscribe for more videos. More There's coming. Animations, Dummy Takes, all that. Oh boy, oh boy. Peace.